packet of Werther's Originals.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. Now, this down here is the Noble M12 GTO. Its plastic body is made in South Africa by a company that makes plastic replicas of ACs for the American market. It's then flown in an aeroplane to Leicestershire, where it's taken to a shed where a man called Lee fits it with a Mondeo engine. Not a particularly promising start then. But it's not a bad car. It's not a bad car at all.
Up for a good time.
It's quite a dainty-looking little thing, but that huge wing on the back suggests it's no fairy cake.
It's much the same story in here. It's very comfortable, lovely ride. I've got tons of space, I've got air conditioning, steering wheel adjusts, it's nicely trimmed. Look, they've even covered the roll cage in Alcantara. But listen. Sounds like Darth Vader's in the boot. Where are the plans of the rebel base? Sister! Obi-Wan was wise to hide this from me. What an extraordinary noise! Oh, I like that.
Actually, that's the sound of two turbos which have been glued onto the Mondeo engine to give it a bit more punch.
A lot more, actually. If you floor the throttle, there's a bit of a pause while the turbos build up, and then... Whoa! 0 to 60 takes 4.4 seconds, and then it'll wheeze its way to 165 miles an hour, which it's doing now! This is a quick car.
But actually, it's not the power or the looks which set the Noble apart. It's the way it goes round corners.
Well, you can't
You've probably heard people prattling on about the Ferrari 355 or the Lotus Elise. Well, probably heard me prattling on about them, actually, but this is in a different league. It doesn't feel like the steering wheel is connected to the tyres by anything so mundane as mechanics or engineering. It's like using the Force. Use the Force, Jeremy, use the Force. And it absolutely will not understeer. There's just tons and tons and tons of grip, and then when it does let go, it's the back which just gently, calmly steps out of line. You know, I've driven some pretty good cars in my time. Well, to be perfectly honest, I've driven every car in my time, but this, as far as handling is concerned, purely as a driver's car, I think it's my favourite. I really do. Listen to that sound. I don't know another car like this. Just so love it. I shall go after Skywalker. Get me my Noble.
It's better than stuff costing 10 times as much. £40,000? It's a bargain.
Now, you may have noticed in that film just there that the brake lights were flicking on and off all the time. That wasn't me left foot braking. I don't know how to left foot brake, and if I tried, I'd crash.